unmuting. Let's
Oh,
go
nice.
ahead and boop. All right. So when last we left off, we started on Keel Hall Key. Let's. All right. Do. Grotto Key. Here we go.
Lance, amateur! Lance, why are you so interested in my
Yep.
$20? How many whores do you think $20 are gonna get ya?
$20 can buy many peanuts.
Not in this
Got
economy.
there.
Explain how. Money can be exchanged for goods and services.
It started with me asking my cat, how many whores do you think $20 are gonna get ya?
Well, what's the conversion rate from dollar to letter?
Did you
I
just
mean, hey,
make?
who knows? Who knows? He could get 20 cheap-ass hoes. He'd be pretty good for himself.
Did you just make a Deadly Towers reference?
I mean, it's not the first time.
I did not even remotely get that was a Deadly Towers reference because I don't know Deadly Towers.
Well, specifically an AVGN reference, because he's the one who
He brought it up.
defined what letter meant. Yeah, because the currency's letter, and he basically explained what it was.
Yeah, basically, I mean, our son is trying to steal my money to go gamble.
He is trying to tap into bullshit no jutsu.
Oh wow, look at that in the Pokemon channel. It's a meme showing that grass is the worst type than ice. People always giving ice crap for having 4 weaknesses. Grass has 5!
I mean, someone actually did a tier list of, what was it, like, not a tier list, but the list of types that have never made it to the Elite Four, and funny enough, I don't ever remember grass being one. Maybe I'm forgetting
there
one?
Elite Four members who have had grass types.
Which is crazy.
Yeah,
There's
but
been an Elite Four member who is who's a grass type specialist.
that's what I meant. Like, obviously there have been, like, look no further than,
Oh!
what's his name? What's up?
Audience member
Oh.
threw me a point swap.
Oh.
That's nice.
Oh yeah, oh, it is up. I've been watching on, Twitch, but...
Hey! Just enough. Just enough to level up.
Nice.
I think I'm due to increase my, badge points.
Shit, I actually forget what I was saying. Oh yeah, it had to do with, grass types. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, because let me think here, I think Will? Yeah, Will had a grass type, because he was Psychic
Yeah, Will
Specialist.
had Executor.
Yep, and then there's, Sydney, I think his name is, the Dark type Specialist, because he had,
Shiftry.
And
Yep.
Cacton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shiftry and Cacton. I
So it's like, I'm
believe
not-
Bertha at one point had Torterra?
Ugh.
I think Bertha had a Torterra at one point.
Well, either way, my
Yeah.
point was it didn't really have to do with, like, certain specialists having, like, you know, one particular grass type or whatever. It was more like, has there ever been a specialist? And I don't...
Yeah,
Yeah.
hasn't.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, it's not an elite type.
There's also never been a normal type Elite Four member, though there would have been if Gita didn't have a stick up her ass.
Yeah. Freaking
Hashtag let Larry use normal types.
I mean, I've said it before, Larry is kind of extraordinary for specializing in 2 types. One of them, and also being an Elite Four member. I mean, granted, there's overlap, like a lot of
A lot of
flying
flying
types are
types
normal,
have...
so
yeah.
there is overlap there, so it makes some sense. But still, I mean, like, you gotta love how they tried to make Larry seem like this ordinary salaryman, but you really see just how extraordinary the guy is.
Yeah.
That, as far as I'm concerned, Larry as a character is literally just Occam's razor personified. The idea that the simplest and most basic solution tends to be the correct one, barring any assumptions.
I also find it funny that he specializes in the type that counters his other type. Flying counters fighting, which is strong against normal.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what other types haven't been made into Elite Four members yet. I think Fairy is one of them, actually.
I think you're right, because in X and Y, when Fairy type was introduced, you had Steel, Dragon, Fire, and Water.
Yeah. Gen 7's Elite Fours were Steel, Flying,
Ghost.
Rock, and Ghost, and then you had
Yep.
Steel, Rock, Ghost, and Fighting.
Let's see.
Gen 8 didn't have an Elite Four. Gen 9's Elite Four are Ground, Steel, Flying, and Dragon. They do. I just realized they do Steel. And they do Steel and Ground for Elite Four. Actually, a fair bit. They also do Fighting for Elite Four a lot. Because we had Bruno, we had Marshall, we had, Hala.
Ah! There's gotta be something
You
I'm missing.
did better when I was talking. When I shut up to let you focus, that's when you screwed up.
No.
I find it funny that in Gen 2, when Dark was, basically released, they immediately had an Elite Four member for Dark type, but for Fairy, they just decided to go with a gym leader, which would have been which is kind of odd because there were a lot more.
I would
There were
assume...
a lot more Fairy types than there were Dark types, because even Karen has only what, 2 Dark types on her team?
To be fair, I did the same thing to Steel. Steel was introduced in Gen 2, yet it took until Gen 6 for us to get a Steel type Elite Four member.
Yeah, but there wasn't a whole lot of Steel types. There was just
I guess.
the Magnemite line and Steelix. That's kind of why they, yeah. But I mean, I get where you're coming from.
And Skarmory, and Scizor.
Yeah, that's true.
They could have very easily just replaced Bruno with a Steel specialist.
Fair point.
Then again, with Kalos, they kind of, for lack of a better term, kind of neutered the Elite Four, because it was sort of like they just had 4 Pokemon.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so...
Although, actually, looking at it now, never mind. The Unova Elite Four only had 4 Pokemon in their initial matches. Let's see, except in, in Black 2 and White 2.
Just suddenly, like,
Playing-
30 people in the audience pulled out a rock.
Here, Mario! We heard you like to rock!
When you said 30 people in the audience, I thought, wait, how many people just joined the stream?
No. Not that
fuck?
Not the Twitch audience, the in-game audience.
It's like, I know I said
I
maybe,
wish I could get 30
joining...
people in the Twitch audience.
I was gonna say, I know I said joining retro achievements might, prove helpful, but I didn't realize it was gonna be that helpful. Holy
Oop.
damn.
Botch
Alright,
that up.
yeah.
Nah,
Oh!
haven't done that one yet.
Note to self, fire spells heal them.
And make them
They're
multiply.
made of fire, babe. What do you expect?
I was expecting reduced damage, I didn't expect it to outright heal.
Still, they're fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Gabe, I'm just gonna ask you.
All right.
How many RPGs have you played?
Not every RPG has like the absorb element thing, because I mean, hey, never mind.
Oh yeah, so. Oh wait, who were you saying had a Torterra for us?
I think Bertha did at one point.
No,
I
she
think-
doesn't. But interestingly enough, Rika does in her Indigo Disc rematch.
Really?
Yep.
You'd think that Bertha would have done that, but I guess the only E4 member to use a starter Pokemon remains as just Flint.
And I mean, he doesn't really have much of a choice.
Okay, Flint and kinda sorta Lance, though Lance is also a champion. So
Well, they do actually fix that in Platinum. Oh.
do they?
In Platinum, Flint has a proper fire team with Houndoom, Flareon, and Magmortar, accompanying Rapidash and Infernape.
Yeah.
Alright, switching to Bobbery.
I remember it's a big point of like argument by Garen Rivas, like, oh yeah, no, they keep not just Garen Riva, but like a lot of Pokemon people like, oh yeah, no, in the generations where there's very few of one type, that type just happens to have an Elite Four member. Because they did for Dragon and Ghost in Gen 1. In Gen 2, they did for... They gave us a Dark-type Elite Four member and made the Dragon-type Specialist a champion when we already had Dragon Specialist as a gym leader.
Oh, actually, I realized something. There's technically 2 Elite Fours in Gen 9, in which case there is a Fairy type.
Oh, that's right.
Because...
How could I forget one of the best characters introduced to the Pokemon franchise?
Yeah,
How could-
well, yeah, but
How
I
could we-
mean... Well, yeah, one of the best characters, yeah, but I'm talking about the Fairy type. We're talking Fairy type. I mean, Crispin isn't a Fairy type user.
I had a feeling you would like Crispin, but Lacey's just awesome.
I was gonna say Drayton, but even I hate the guy too
Oh
much to
crap,
give
oh
him
crap,
that
oh
credit.
crap. I'm
He-
trying to
he
get this
will give
timing.
Drayton crap, rightfully.
Oh dear.
Like, 2 people give Drayton crap, deservedly.
Yeah, the timing for that can be really
Well,
really tough. But once you get it, it's awesome.
oof.
Like, Drayton is literally the worst. He's
Alright.
the worst.
So yeah, you definitely want to practice with Bobbery's thing, because if you can get it down pat, it becomes like one of the best abilities. I mean, hey, there's a reason why I love this guy so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, Drayton loses to, Kieran.
Oh, jeez!
Legitimately.
Yeah. Oh
Oh! That was death.
I have the
Yeah.
life shroom.
no. I was gonna say, he ended up getting just barely nicked by a bullet bill for a first strike, so
Yeah.
it was like, oops.
But yeah, it's, he loses to Kieran and decides to bring you in so you can beat Kieran. His trial is just it's literally just a rip-off of, Raihan's gym challenge. Like, it literally is, and he forces you to use Pokemon from the area in your battles, which is obnoxious. He is defined as being lazy and conniving by even the other members of the League Club. And when you beat Kieran, he rubs salt in the wound by saying, "Well, this handle is well. How does it feel, former champion?
Oof. All right, let's see.
As if Kieran's life hasn't been hard enough? I know a lot of people were happy to see Kieran get knocked down, because a lot of people hate Kieran for some reason. Come on, Simps.
Yeah.
But it's like, I mean, we stole his dream, and in fact tried to hide stealing his dream from him. He legitimately puts in the work and becomes the best trainer at the entire Blueberry Academy.
Puts in the work is actually an understatement, because if you really look at his team, it is like a really competitively viable team.
Yeah,
Like it is, like he really buckles down. Yeah.
Yeah, he knuckles down and becomes legitimately one of the strongest trainers in the world. And we waltz in right after he's kind of riding that high of being like, yeah, I did it. I'm the strongest. I'm gonna keep getting stronger. I'm gonna make everyone get stronger with me. And we just dethrone him.
That's
And odds are we dethrone him with Ogrepon, the very Pokemon that he always dreamed of meeting.
well, there's a few things I should point out. Basically, you said, "Oh, I'm gonna make everyone stronger with me." The problem with that is that one scene where he basically, like, this one kid is having trouble fulfilling
I go BS.
Kiran's like demands or whatever for like joining, and he's like, "Oh, well, you're just probably being, a useless son of a bitch, so I'm just gonna write your resignation thing for you." It's like he's not even trying to help the guy or anything. Like, he basically is he's kind of ruining the league for everyone else. So he is like, it's not just, he's not really trying to sort of help anybody. It's kind of getting to his head at that
Okay,
point.
fair enough. I raised the question. I raised the thing of, literally no one tried to talk to him about it. Carmine's even like, I don't know how to approach him. It's like, okay, but that's not an excuse. If he's ruining everything, and no one is telling him such, like, nothing is going to change.
There is one other thing I wanted to mention, and it was about Ogrepon. Because when you use Ogrepon, he's, he tells you off. He's like, "Oh, how dare you bring out the Ogre at a time like this?" He hyper focuses on attacking Ogrepon.
Yeah.
So it's like, you might think, "Oh, is he trying to basically like prove to Ogrepon that he's become strong and wants to get its approval?" Maybe, but there's just something about it that
there is the implication that he's kinda under Petron's control. Though, to be fair, he's like, that shows how strong-willed he is, because he doesn't just become a mindless zombie. He just becomes more aggro.
I think in that case, it's more like, to put it simply, it's more like a contact high from Petrarun's, from Petrarun's influence. And I say that because you can see like some purple coming out of the shrine when he hits it. So it's sort of like a contact high rather than just full control, if you want to go that route. Because maybe.
That points out another thing. He's literally not in the right mindset. He's being influenced. It's a case of like, can you really blame someone for being aggro when they got drugged? That's effectively what he's going through.
So it's like, there's a maybe. There's a maybe to that, to him being like under the influence.
Oof.
I mean, he also like adopts a very purple color scheme, like, definitely. You see, like, he's like dyed his hair purple a little.
Although, alternatively, if I remember correctly, after he punches the shrine, don't the I forget what the trio is called.
The Loyal 3.
Wait, is this implying that he has Petron's power?
No, I'm saying like all of that malice and hatred within him when he punched the shrine may have been what the catalyst. So it's like, it's not so much he's under control, but it was like his anger is what woke them up.
And what led to him being slightly influenced by Pecharunt.
I mean, I'm sort of saying you could argue that. I'm saying there's another potential argument for it. It's sort of like, I guess we're not really sure which is which. Could be both, even. But, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that also points out, it still lets me bring up the fact that, like, his dream, his whole life, was to meet Ogerpon. He was always an advocate for Ogerpon not being the bad guy. Carmine, his whole life, treats him like a child and an idiot for it. And then it turns out that he was right all along. And Carmine's first idea is to hide this from him?
Yeah, that is pretty scummy.
If people side with Carmine here? I don't get why people side with Carmine here. People say he's ungrateful and bratty for getting upset at her. It's like, no, he has every right to be mad. She treats him like he's stupid his whole life for liking the ogre. When it turns out that he was right all along. She wants to hide it from him? I see so many people say that Carmine was in the right all along, and that Kieran's like ungrateful or bratty, or he's actually the bad guy of that story. And it's like, no, he really isn't. If anything, he's as much of a victim as anyone else is.
I bet you the people saying that for Carmine are like, yeah, they're Carmine simps.
No, Carmine simps and the people who've never been treated that way by a sibling.
Oh, right. This guy.
So
Yep.
they're like, oh, you can just get over it. No. No, you don't just get over it.
As a
I
little...
can downright say that. You don't just get over it. Getting treated like by a family member like that. Because that's way more damaging than getting treated by a stranger. Getting treated that way by a stranger. Stranger, you can at least brush it off. Family member, that shit's damaging, especially when you're just a kid. Long-winded way of saying Kieran's a victim, and I'm tired of people treating him like he's the bad guy, when he really fucking isn't.
And let's not forget about everything else that happens in the Indigo Disc, namely, fucking dipshit Briar just ignoring all of the drama that's going on right in front of her eyes, just so she can be obsessed with the friggin' turtle.
Yeah, I mean, I can see why Kieran would get kind of... I can see why Kieran got caught up in that, because again, it was Briar was fucking feeding into it. And he was just happy that he got legendary first this time. He didn't get robbed of it again. Yeah, was he hasty with catching Terapagos? I mean, yeah, but he saw his chance in his mind, his chance of redemption being walked away from him.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's because they all decided to use defense up right when you did that.
Go figure.
Yeah, I know.
It was like, yeah, Kieran... Was Kieran becoming a jerk? Yes. Was it unwarranted?
Not really.
Really? I mean, he was being a jerk to everyone, and that was the problem. But being a jerk to people like Carmine and Drayton is absolutely deserved for how they treated him. And I hate that Drayton just kind of gets away with it all. Like, out of everyone in the League Club, only Lacey really dislikes him. And it's like, what is it like about this dude? What can you people find endearing about this man? It ain't his work ethic. It ain't his personality. Like, if it's looks, I mean, he's meh.
I mean, if you're into toothpaste hair, then I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you into Colgate? Because that's what it feels like it's being implied.
Oh, that was a bad idea. Okay, let's reload the state.
Even if we did have Colgate for hair, I mean, he's mid at best. His grandfather is way more attractive.
Of course you would say that.
Dragon Egg group.
You shut the fuck
Okay,
up.
so this is basically what I've been saying the whole time, because I went into Drayton to check something, and it actually happened to see something here. While Drayton Sceptile is not a Dragon-type Pokemon, it could Mega Evolve into a Dragon-type in previous generations. Additionally, all of his Pokemon are in the Dragon Egg group. That's kind of a point I've been trying to make this whole time when it comes to, you know, people like Lance, how they have, you know, Aerodactyl, Charizard, and Gyarados. It's like, yeah, they're not actually dragons, dragon types, but they, one, look the part, and two, well, some of them do, maybe not
Yeah.
Aerodactyl, but it's like, yeah, egg groups, that kind of helps things. Which technically means Lance could get away with having a Scrafty in his team.
Oh God.
Or even a Magikarp.
I mean, he has a Gyarados.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, like, if he actually, yeah, you get it.
In the anime, he has the shiny Gyarados from, like, a raid.
Hmm.
At least I think it's the same Gyarados as the one from Lake of Rage. I know he has a shiny Gyarados.
Oh, damn it. Stubbed my toe on the bullet bill.
And given that his Gyarados is the Pokemon of his that can Mega Evolve, it's actually implied in the anime that that's his ace?
I want to see Lance and Cynthia talk shop.
They could have. Because remember, like, the Masters 8 in the anime was a thing. We could have actually seen them interact. But we never do. Now, here's the thing. Screw Lance and Cynthia talking shop. I want to see Lance talk with Iris and Drayden.
Also viable, yeah. I was
Iris was also in the Masters 8. Because by that point in the anime, she had taken out a spot as champion.
I was bringing up Lance and Cynthia because A, they're both champions. That one's an obvious one. And B, I imagine Lance would have a special interest in Cynthia's Garchomp.
I mean, again, same goes for Iris. She's a champion, and she would take interest in.
Oh,
in
yeah.
Garchomp.
Yeah, with her.
I was gonna say,
her
I was just gonna bring her up too. Yeah.
One thing I kind of wish we got to see in the anime was, because like Cynthia and Iris battled way back in the Unova part of the anime. Well, it's like a one-on-one between Axew and Garchomp. We would love to see Champion Iris fight Cynthia.
Ooh.
Okay, this is actually kind of interesting. When you fight Kiran in the Blueberry Academy, he has a Politoed. When let me see here. When you have him as a battle partner during Mochi Mayhem, he has Poliwrath. But when you rematch him in the League Club room, he has Politoed again.
Huh.
I think it's just like he caught like two Poliwags and evolved them into their separate lines.
I mean, technically Politoed is more special, whereas Poliwrath is more physical, so it kind of checks out. Like he's testing the waters, really, with either or.
I see what you did there.
I wasn't even going for anything.
Ooh, smokescreen.
You know what? I would love to hear what you guys would say would be your champion teams if you became Pokemon champions?
Pokemon themes?
Oh, Pokemon teams.
Oh, teams. Let's see.
I mean, we know my team. It's my go-to team. Forever and ever.
Let's see.
You know, speaking of Pokemon battles, I just realized something kind of funny. That whole idea we had for that one character of mine for the Silver Shinobi verse.
Oh, yeah.
Like, okay, so Navy Captain with fire powers. It lines up with how I played in Showdown the first time we did it. Like, to a T. Because guy who is basically like, you know, on a ship surrounded by water, you know, battling with fire. And it just reminds me of when it's like,
Too
you
early.
know, when I was, oh shit.
I botched that.
And it's all my fault.
At least I got the cannons out of the way. That's the important thing.
Also,
No, it just, yeah. Well, you know where I'm going with it anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway.
it's also very interesting because I need to point this out. Because I love pointing this out. Hugs vs. Remy and I specialize in the types, though the elements we use in the Shinobiverse. I'm an ice specialist and he's an electric specialist.
I mean, your ice team in Showdown was really good. So, hey, you know, you're just as good with water as you are with ice, it seems. You have pretty solid teams. Ugh.
I just had a dumb idea.
What? Oh, are you gonna try to, like, blow away the bombs or something? Oh, I see what you're doing. You're gonna try to...
Hup!
I mean...
It worked!
Yeah. I thought what you were gonna do was, like, get into battle and use, like, Gale or something. It's like, no, that was even better. Oh, hey, there's a badge behind...
Oh, I see it.
Alright.
York! You wanted to do it?
Alright, who's voicing this?
Sweet, sweet salvation! Thought no one would ever come. I given up. That? Hey, prologue and just curse you already?
Yeah, I...
Just imagining Mario getting sassy like that. Just...
Yeah, I've been cursed 2 or 3 times already at this point. Just get on with it.
Oh, how did you know I was gonna do that?
I just told you.
No, seriously, hang on a sec. Can I just listen to my spiel for a little bit? Locked in forever, bored stiff, doing nothing but practicing this fucking speech!
But you just said you'd given up.
No.
No.
Huh? Are you the 4th person chest you've met? Serious?
I
Yep.
haven't sworn once. Oh, wait, not that close. Never mind.
Even though I really had him drop an F-bomb, thanks.
Oh, whoops.
You're just saying exactly how this is all gonna turn out?
Yep.
Yeah, talk about a raw deal. You're a personal guy, you know that?
I've been doing it for about 20 years at this point. Almost. Yeah, you see some shit.
Okay, fine. Get the fucking picture, okay? Sheesh, all I wanted was to see the face of someone lucky soul when that popped out.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, I'm kind of unlucky in that sense.
That's so much to ask? No. Well, what are you waiting for? Just open it already. I know it's a network of cursing chests. looks like Mr. Seen It Already. Some ghost here has it. Just beat him, we'll get this fucking farce over with. Come on now! I'm waiting, jackass! You want him to curse.
Speaking of,
Lance, you're a bot!
Oh yeah, take a look at what I just posted in Pokemon.
oh,
It might not be a dark type, but it definitely suits a gambler like Grimsley.
totally. Yep, I just saw it. Totally.
Speaking of, just imagine given his.
Oh, of course. I've seen this art before.
And because he's a gambler, just imagine him like playing poker or something, and he just slams the entire like Goldango onto the table, all in.
You know what? Grabs Goldango, slams on the table. All or nothing.
Ooh, I just realized Flurry might actually be bad for this matchup.
Whoa, what did you do?
Oh,
because body slam and.
yeah.
Well, can Gale Force or Gale Force win or whatever it's called?
I don't have the FP for it.
He also needs to beat the ghost, not just kick it out of the battle.
Well, I figured that would actually do it, but I guess not.
Good thing I had the quick change badge on. I might have to just resort to Coops. Ooh, if I could get a heal. Got the heal.
Oh, nice.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Mario looks out to the office, to the audience, and he's just like, "Wow, dead crowd tonight."
I'm going to.
Well, there's some.
slap-
There's some punies in there, so there's something. They're kind of hidden, but it's either.
I'm gonna take a little threat from yesterday. I'm gonna slap the taste out of your mouth, kiss new taste into your mouth, and slap that out.
I mean, that joke was kind of dry.
Ah, I see what you did there.
I'm gonna slap taste out of your mouth, and I'm gonna shove my shoe in your mouth to put new taste in it.
I don't know if MSO's the type to lick boot.
I will make him do it.
Well,
Wait, get the badge before you forget.
oh, right.
It's not like it's gonna go away, but I didn't want you to walk out and, yeah.
P down,
Yeah,
D up.
Remy's done that before.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, go ahead.
P down, D up. Drop the damage Mario deals and receives by 1.
You may or may not use it, but figure, hey, for collection purposes.
Yeah.
Remy's much more about glass cannon.
Yeah.
And yet he doesn't run Weavile.
He did in Pokemon Black and White too. Get it over it.
I was going
Do
to.
the fucking bridge.
I-
And get over it.
I was going to. I was
Go ahead,
going to.
Silver.
I was going to say after Pokemon Black and White 2, I see the vision.
You've seen the light in the dark.
Now I just need you to get to try some of the Pokemon that I like that you don't, and that you see the vision on them.
You'll have
I
to
mean,
really
he's already
convince
seen
me.
Weavile, he has seen the Weavile superiority. He needs nothing else.
Oh, there's plenty. There's plenty.
Alright.
Although to be fair, I've actually done that a fair bit because you did not like Flygon or Crustle before those playthroughs.
Yeah, I didn't really have any like particular opinions on those two, so yeah, you've definitely.
And now they're like among your favorites.
Yeah.
Well, let him just do the thing, cause cutscene.
All right.
Yeah. What to do? You got the key. Party time. Let me know already. Alright. Here we go. Let's just itching to get this over with.
Okay. Before we do this, are you gonna do the Youngtown voice or the Aku voice?
Fuck you!
Fair enough. Let's get on with this.
Fools!
Mario just looks to Koops. Yeah, that sounded like a mix of both.
Stop ruining my fun.
Sorry.
You dupes fell right into my absolutely brilliant trap. And now you will suffer. Oh yeah, I am so evil. I'm trying to do the cool voice, but you ruined it. Fatally, foul, awful. Wait, what was next? What was next? Oh yeah, you must be cursed forever for your appalling stupidity. You rue the day that you opened this chest of doom! Now, you wretched guy! Be cursed! It's slowly turning from a coup into something else. Now you're cursed, but good. Suffer, suffer, suffer! What is this voice line doing? Jesus Christ. Wait, that's maybe too much. Are you alright? That didn't really hurt, did it? Really good. Squirm and suffer like socially awkward worms. I take offense to that.
I was going to make a comment about it, but no, that's better.
What was your comment?
Actually, the one partner that would probably work for that is probably Coop. She's like, sir, as a socially awkward turtle, I take offense to that.
Yeah. But like, Remy, what was your comment gonna be?
I forget now because both of those were good.
Now on, in certain places, if you press that button, you'll turn into a paper boat. What is this voice? This voice I'm doing is slowly turning Russian.
Are you a heavy weapons guy?
Quick! Look into a really good heavy voice!
Is
It
it?
costs 400,000 coins to curse this fool for 12 seconds.
Yes.
Isn't that just gruesome?
Oh wait, I said 4,000, not 400,000.
Wait, I just realized! I'm doing that one guy from Street Fighter.
Zangief.
Zangief! Just because you're a bad guy does not mean you're a bad guy.
Funny you mentioned Zangief. I got something to post.
Oh, no.
He's from Street Fighter, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay then.
Try it out so I can see the death of your humiliation. Feel the terror of your fate. Desire Zangief. When you stand on one of these panels will feel your curse and grow. Yes, stand here, slime. Feel pain. Impress button. Become paper boat. Oh yes, such suffering. And now it's turning to Dracula. What is this voice?
So
He spent forever practicing the voice, but he's from practicing the speech, but couldn't decide what voice to go for.
Yes.
So, what you're saying is...
Now you're a silly little boat. I can't, by the way, I can't do a very good Dracula, so I'm just doing Count Spankulot from Kids Next Door.
Oh, God. Yeah, I can tell it's a Slavic, but, I'm not sure where your accent is from.
Shut up.
Do you know a little red-headed kid named Dexter, by chance?
Dave! Shut up! Shut up! Stop predicting where my voice is gonna go next. You float on the water. People laugh at you. You will be spit upon.
DD, get out of my cutscene!
I can't do the voice when I'm laughing. But it only works in certain places, so don't worry. It's not too bad. When you want to return to normal, approach the panel and press the button. It's quickly doing a count on count. Yes, your bed is like a tasty banquet to me. Now do you understand your doom?
Yeah, I get it. Actually, that sounds pretty useful.
Get off with you, jaded, cursed boat guy. Yeah, no, it turned into count on count by the end. Oh, hey, listen. Oh, and hey, listen, thanks for letting me do my thing. I feel better. Yeah, that turned to count on count by the end. We went from Aku to Heavy to Zangy to Spank-You-Lot to count on count.
And a little bit of Dexter somewhere.
There's no Dexter in my voice.
You think that guy in the chest is actually on our side?
Oh yeah, the reason I was saying like, oh, he doesn't run,
Oop.
that Silver doesn't run Weavile, I was kind of referring to like, I was gonna follow up with like, oh, I guess it's because it's not like, it's not one of his favorite types, namely, fighting and electric. But I was like, oh,
Ice
I was.
is, yeah, funnily enough, Ice and Dark were actually in my top 5.
Well, I
And
was referring
do
to
not
Silver.
use
But,
Weavile.
I was gonna say I was referring to Silver, but I was going to follow up with. Then again, there is Sneasler, which is fighting.
Yeah, it's also poison, and we don't know how Remy feels about that type.
Well, I'm just saying it's part fighting, so it's viable.
Yeah.
I mean, plenty of type specialists use dual types. I mean, seriously.
Okay, so let's
Go
go
ahead.
through the Pokemon that I suggested Remy use for playthroughs that he has now grown quite attached to. Starting with the first playthrough he and I did together, Crystal. And I think he became way bigger of a fan of Victory Bell than
Yeah.
he thought would be possible.
And
Did you ever imagine you get that attached to a fucking flower?
not really, no.
But of course, there's also Shuckle, which, let's be real, we both fell in love with. Neither of us thought Shuckle was going to be anything special. In Emerald, there was not just Flygon, but there was also X-Cloud and Camerupt.
I just realized, couldn't you just roll under those?
No, they go all the way to the floor.
Well, there's 2 there. You just
Actually,
wait for
hold
them
on.
to retract.
Hold on, now that you
would just
mention
wait,
it.
You would just wait for the 2 that are at the lowest to retract. What did I see?
You fucking can? Really?
Well,
Oh shit.
Well, I mean, at least you don't have to do it
Okay.
anymore.
But yeah, back to what I was saying. In Emerald, we had not just Flygon, but also we had the lovely and powerful X-Cloud and Camerupt.
yes, Dubstep and Gremory.
Yeah. Did you ever? I mean, I knew you were a fan of Loudred's portrayal in Pokemon Detective Pikachu, but you got so into like both of them. I don't think there was a single party member from Emerald that you did not love the hell out of.
Yeah, no, I think I I think I remember absolutely loving the hell out of our Emerald team. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start heading back so that I can get more, so that I can recover and get more items.
Fair. Now in Platinum, was Bronzong was my idea, but you wanted a Psychic type, and Anshin was Anshin.
Anchin especially worked out because of the whole fireproof thing.
Yeah, yeah, it made the nickname work out, and he was a beast. Other than that, I really can't think of any that you grew too attached to that
Oh.
was my suggestion. Because Quagsire was one we mutually agreed upon because of, like, we liked it in Crystal. Otera and Haunter and Staraptor were all your ideas, and we both knew you were gonna like Garchomp, because it's Garchomp.
Yeah.
Powerful Pokemon White. And I only suggested 2 Pokemon, and you did like both of them. Swoobats and Seismitoad. I don't know if those became, like, among your favorites, but you definitely liked them. You definitely were a big fan of Seismitoad's bulk.
Yeah.
Also, I will say, you seeing the light with Weavile, yeah, it helps that you somehow, on your first try, caught one with a adamant nature, which is perfect for it, and also near perfect IVs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just pure luck.
I mean, yeah, that definitely helped you see the light, that's for sure. I think you need the boat to get that.
Pokemon Black 2 and White 2. And I mean, like, a majority of that team was my suggestion.
I might be forgetting something.
I think I remember seeing it.
Oh.
It would probably help
Hey,
if
he's
I.
got some legs.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, Pokemon Black 2. And, like, again, majority of that team was my suggestion, I think. Because you want to use an electric type, and I suggested Magnezone. You want to use a psychic type. What was our psychic type during that run?
Which run?
It was Golduck, because we didn't actually have a psychic type. We took Golduck because it could use psychic moves. Golduck was my suggestion, and you love the fuck out of Momo.
Ducky Momo. Yep. I thought I could make it.
Oh, so you're supposed to... Okay, so you're supposed to go to the other side and drop down. Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that on the return trip.
Yep.
Yeah. And, trying to remember who else we had.
Fills up his inventory and can't collect it.
Oh yeah,
Well,
I mean,
no
we
matter.
already went over Crustle, how much you loved Crustle.
Yeah, Edwin. Nope.
Yeah. Our dear baby boy Eddie. I still find it so funny that while we were doing that, Chugga started his Let's Play of Pokemon Black and White 2, and he used 3 Pokemon we did. Because he also used Emboar, Flygon, and Crustle. Just that his other Pokemon were like, Sigilyph, Electivire, and Vaporeon instead. It's very interesting that we used a Gen 1 Water type in the same game he did. We already shared half of our team with him.
Yeah, but you did it first, so clearly clearly we see where he got his inspiration from.
Lol.
Nah, cause he probably been working on it for a while before that. Cause this is Chugga we're talking about. This guy plans his Let's Plays like months in advance.
And he does it meticulously too.
Yeah.
Alright,
Like, let's not forget that during that whole debacle last year, he was still working on future Let's Plays.
Wait, hold on,
He
what was that?
mentioned that his girlfriend actually had to tell him to put the fucking pen and paper down and just rest? Because he kept working during all that?
Alright.
I have a scar on my back because I, like, scratched it deep last night while in the bath.
You know what? Let's store away the jam and jelly for future reference.
And then we get to the most recent one we've done, which was Fire Red Redux, and I think that game gave you a much greater appreciation of Nidoking and Exeggutor than you ever had.
Yeah.
I mean, given how those two had more lore than anything.
Yeah, those two had so much lore. And to be fair, Caesar was, like, canonically the ace of the team, because he was the emperor. And we had so much fun with Kalani.
Malakalikimaka!
That was actually the first time we did a weather strat, because we gave Kalani Sunny Day and Solar Beam.
I still love that I still love that I made that gimmick with confusion.
And then you did it with Psychic. Which, to be fair, we didn't actually keep on him. I think we wasted the Psychic TM during that playthrough. Because we gave it to him, and then we replaced it. Oh, wait, did we give it to him, or did we give it to Bolin?
No, we gave it to Kilani.
Okay.
Because Bolin, I think, gave purely the ghost and poison moves.
So if I remember right, your next...
We gave her the drain, we gave her the Geiger Drain TM.
Oh, yeah.
We gave her Thief and Geiger Drain. Because the whole thing was like, she was a thief.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't remember.
Wait, which one was a thief?
Bolin.
Bolin the Haunter.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the Hunter. Cause yeah, there was also a Jolteon too.
Duncan.
Yep.
Duncan wound up being the worst party member.
Okay, so let's see. Jolteon, Exeggutor, Nidoking, Haunter...
Obviously.
Who are we missing?
Platinum, the Hitmonchan. Which we knew Remy was going to be a fan of, because he is incorrectly a fan of Hitmonchan.
Yeah, when it's actually Hitmontop, that's the best, clearly.
No, it's Hitmonlee. See, the funny thing is that as much as I give Remy for liking Hitmonchan, I've used Hitmonchan in recent times and like it. I just need to get him to use a Hitmonlee.
I mean, Hitmonchan is good for, you know, elemental attacks. Hitmonlee is good for, stab, really. It has really good fighting moves.
And I mean, like, Hitmonlee has just as much coverage these days as Hitmonchan, just in different ways, because it gets Blaze Kick leveling up to learn Earthquake and Poison Jab.
I mean, plus it's, plus it also naturally has a higher attack stat than Hitmonchan as well, so...
Yeah, try getting Remy to admit that it has any good points. Trust me, you'll fail.
I mean, I'm the guy who would rather be like, hey, why not both? That's why that's why Hitmontop tops.
Ah. 69 star points total. Nice.
Coverage that Hitmonlee gets. You know, let's go over all the coverage that Hitmonlee
Wait, hold on. Hold up a second. What did you say, Silver?
Total of 69 star points. Nice.
Oh, okay.
Fucking horny ass pork.
I didn't even hear him. That's why I was asking. But alrighty.
Ah! Just trying to avoid it.
For coverage gets Sucker Punch, Blaze Kick, Mud Slap, and Earthquake, Poison Jab, Stomping Tantrum, Rock Slide, Fling, Thief, Lunge. Does it not get Poison Jab anymore? Oh, yeah, I said Poison Jab. And via egg moves, it can get Bullet Punch. So yeah, don't act like it don't have coverage. All of the passive link Hitmonlee only ever uses normal and fighting moves these days. Oh yeah, also, I forget if I mentioned it gets Rock Slide.
Alright.
Also, it has the better shiny. There, I said it.
So that's what it's all about, huh?
Oh!
Also, I just noticed what you said in the chat, MSO. 73 more star points to help you level up. Much appreciated.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Did
I didn't.
that's really weird.
What?
I mean, I had it show the whole... Yeah, because it said that I'm subscribed for 73 months, but the thing's not popping up. Hell, it's not even popping up on Twitch.
That is odd. I got the notification.
I'm just seeing the Ko-Fi stream things, and it's like,
Yeah,
what?
that is weird.
Oh well.
That's weird.
Yeah, well,
But
whatever.
yeah. We just need to get Grammy to use a Hitmonlee
Up,
and
yeah.
admit that it's
Ah!
good, and then the balance will be returned.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, technically, they'll be balanced when he uses Hitmontop. I'm not even saying that because it's
You
the
know
top.
what I
It's because you
mean.
have to have. It's because you have to have both attack and defense equal.
No,
Yeah.
because the thing is that I recently used Hitmonchan and in Pokemon Sword and actually gave it praise to Remy, so now he needs to do the same for
Yeah.
balance to return.
Well, theoretically, I don't think I've ever actually used Hitmonlee, so I guess I could stand to give it a try as well.
Yeah. Anyway, the thing is that you're gonna need TMs to give it a lot of coverage, and it can be pretty slow and a little frail if you don't know what you're doing. Oh,
Luckily,
baby.
I know exactly what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. And somehow I just killed the chat with that.
Alright. Up. There we go. Okay, got through those spikes. Oh! Right, the Bullet Bill Blasters are back. Dodgy!
Well, seems I half over.
Ah! Stubbed my toe on it.
The next Pokemon playthrough we've got... Oh right, wait, there was also Infinite Fusion, which... I mean, gave you appreciation for a lot of Pokemon.
I was going to say, I don't think we've seen Miss Mouse in action, but at the same time, I think the battle coming up is ill-suited for her.
That's made for Bobbery. So yeah. Pokemon Infinite Fusions gave you gave you appreciation for a lot of different Pokemon.
Yeah.
Furthered your love of the Gengar line, for sure, and gave you appreciation for Tentacruel.
I wanted.
Oh, that's an interesting Pokeball. Apparently, a different Pokeball type was shown in the anime.
Oh. I wanted to.
Let me see.
I wanted to stockpile a Shedinja for like a fusion where I could get either what was it, Ghost Dark or Ghost Fairy, and have like Wonder Guard on it, so it would have like absolutely no weaknesses, or relatively.
See, the thing is that wouldn't work with Ghost and Dark. It wouldn't. It also wouldn't with Ghost and Fairy because both those set combinations have one weakness each.
Still,
Fairy and Fairy and Ghost.
Still, that would have been some damn good coverage.
Yeah, but unfortunately, Earl Koenig just wasn't impressing us.
Yeah. Sorry, Earl Koenig. And he had such a cool design, too.
He did, and if we had kept him around, his design would become so wicked.
Let's see. Bomb Squad.
Yeah. I know for a fact that playthrough gave you such a love of Kofaglagus.
Yeah, thanks to Goldie.
Goldie the GOAT! Should we call him Goatgy?
No, that just would have sounded wrong.
I knew you liked Galvantula. What did you think of the Whimsicott half of our starter?
I normally didn't think much of Whimsicott, but yeah.
Having Prankster with all the status moves that Whimsicott and Galvantula get was so fun.
Yeah. I had so much fun taking advantage of that with Joltik's Thunderwave. God damn it.
Yeah, with Joltik's Thunderwave, we also could have gone with like any of the Spore moves that the Whimsicott line gets. Or
Nope.
how can we forget you finally relenting and using a Raichu?
Well, A, it's not like you'd ever shut up about it.
I mean, Betavolt was just awesome once he got the Raichu powers.
Yeah, I'm still a little disappointed by how he looked when he evolved from Kirlia to Gardevoir Raichu fusion. Because it felt like the Gardevoir Raichu was such a downgrade from the Kirlia Raichu.
I mean, that's how it goes with Infinite Fusion, is that the better fusions always look worse. Truly, during his Noting playthrough, had to change around the custom sprites so that he can have the good ones on the better fusions.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Swap to Bobbery. Okay. Up, save. Alright, so where do we go from here? There we go.
And then, of course, we had... I don't remember who else we had in that team. I know you love Torterra and Magnezone, so I don't need to bring up Skynet.
Yeah. Skynet was awesome.
Skynet was a fucking beast. I'm still so sad we didn't get to keep using Gemini.
Yeah, it just didn't work out.
Yeah, because we found a better fire type fusion. And then we changed that one out for when we knew it was gonna get a custom. Because they're like, okay, there's no way in hell that Charizard Dragonite wouldn't have a custom. To be fair, we were right.
Ah.
I guess you can talk about the ones who barely didn't make it. We already talked about Okonig.
Yeah.
Plague.
Plague was so good early on.
He was so good, but he was falling behind, and we desperately needed a steel type, which is why we benched him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think the next Pokemon run is going to be like the Heart Gold Soul Silver Redux.
Yup, it's gonna be the Johto Redux. And
that's gonna be fun to see.
We're using the same team that we used before. Thankfully, no matter which version we get, we can do it because all the Pokemon that we use are in both versions. Because it was Typhlosion, Victory Bell, Quagsire, Kadabra, Noctowl, and Shuckle. We may end up using the gift Egg Whooper from Primo.
And that's also going to be fun given just how much was added into Heart Gold and Soul
Yeah, no,
Silver.
we're gonna be having some fun. We can get the Leaf Stone so much more easily thanks to the Pokeathlon.
That's right.
I mean, yeah, they definitely fixed it. Well, even in Crystal, they fixed up the scarcity of the evolution stones. But yeah, the Triathlon's a thing. There's also the Safari Zone, all the different events like Sinjo and stuff. So you're gonna need me to put those in there.
We actually already discussed this, and we've discussed a few of the moves that we plan on giving the party members. Because, like, for instance, Noctowl can get, like, Air Slash, Extra Sensory, like, Steel Wing, all that good shit. And yeah, we're definitely giving our Noctowl Extra Sensory.
Yeah.
Quagsire unfortunately loses the ability to use Ice Punch, but it does get physical ground and water moves, which is great.
We leveled up again. Okay, let's level up our HP.
I really feel like we're gonna be giving Axo 2.0 slash Sally 2.0 honestly, we're probably gonna give them the Earthquake TM.
Yeah.
Again. I mean, Typhlosion and Kadabra just get nothing but buffs.
The return of
Like,
Steve...
Kadabra can finally use Shadow Ball.
the Steve Miller reunion tour.
Yeah, we're definitely giving Steve 2.0 Shadow Ball, because now he can actually use it effectively. We don't need to give it to Noctowl. Unfortunately, no more Thunder Punch, but he can get Thunder Wave and Charge Beam. And then Shuckle. Oh my god, our plan for Shuckle is sadistic. If I remember correctly, love, we have Toxic and Rest planned for Shucky, don't we?
I believe so.
Yep.
Oops. Well, I botched that.
Let me look up Shuckle. You have freshman memory. Or of course, how can we forget? How can we forget the GOAT, Seymour?
Ah, Seymour.
Who have access to Sludge Bomb pretty easily, have access to Leaf Blade, and Leaf Storm, Razor Leaf,
Okay, I'd say we're in a better position than we were earlier.
Okay, looking up, right. So I believe our other moves are like Bug Bite and... Were we gonna give Shucky Flash?
I forget. Okay.
Wait, no, I remember now. We were gonna give her a tract. I remember now. Her moveset's Bug Bite, Toxic Rest, and a tract.
Okay, so we're back here.
Don't fuckle with the Shuckle, even though you might want to fuckle the Shuckle. That was the plan.
Okay, so...
I heard that laugh.
Yeah, I chuckled a little. I chuckled at, don't fuckle with the Shuckle, though you might want to fuckle the Shuckle.
You said that so fast.
Okay,
Yeah, we're planning on giving Shucky just the most obnoxious moveset.
Not sure.
I feel like our moveset for Seymour... I feel like our moveset for Seymour is gonna be the same moveset I give my own Victory Bell Venus. Which is... Sludge Bomb, Stun Spore, Leaf Blade, and Leaf Storm. Maybe we would have Razor Leaf in place of Leaf Storm, but I really can't see us having anything else changed out.
Ah, too early.
Like, Leaf Blade and Sludge Bomb are just too good. And Stun Spore is brutally cruel in Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
I have so much trouble guarding against these. MSO?
Yes.
Okay, just wondering if you were still there.
Hey, Let's talk about the Pokemon you use these playthroughs that I've never used that I fell in love with. There are a few.
Yeah.
You did give me a great appreciation for Typhlosion as much as I give you guys shit for liking it.
Surtur is best boy. I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something here, but
No clue. Like, there's gotta be a... We got the boat thing, so we need to find, like, a boat spot.
yeah, the problem is I didn't see a boat spot that goes out into this area. Wait, hold on.
We're stupid?
Well, apparently not. That counted as me striking first.
In Emerald. I mean, I already liked every Pokemon that we used in Emerald before we did that playthrough. It did give me a great appreciation of Ludicolo, but
Our boy,
you didn't yeah.
our boy Mariachi.
You didn't actually blow up that wall.
I figured because it didn't blow up in the initial explosion. Yeah, no.
Okay, there we go.
What about over here?
In Platinum. I mean, I fell in love with Bronze along with you.
And let's go ahead and have Bobbery defend. Huh. Okay, so... Note for future reference. Bomb Squad is no good against Buzzy Beetles.
Or Pokemon Black. Ken, I already liked all the Pokemon we used there for it. And that would really be it.
Yeah? There we go. Ah! Guarded against that. Maybe it's something up here. Ah! Right, maybe that's what it was. Okay, so we go up here. Is there anything behind the waterfall? There is. That's our Nintendo intuition. Nintendo... Nintuition? Defend plus P. Alright.
Intuition. Nintuition.
Nintuition. Could be Nintendo intuition, could be ninja intuition.
Inquisition. Whenever you do your raid countermeasures, it's a inquisition. And a inquisition.
Haha. Okay, is there anything behind this waterfall? Does not look like it. Okay. Okay. Ah, I see what I'm supposed to do. Okay. So if I go through here... So that's how I get to here to get this. Gate handle. Handle used to open the floodgates. Was there any place over there that I could disembark? I didn't see one, but double checking just to be sure. I do not see one, so yeah. I hit the jump button. What are you talking about, game? Made it. Okay. And then I just fell into the drink.
Really, babe?
And right into the water. That was funny.
It's what you deserve.
For making an Iron Maiden reference?
Yes. Because you do that. Okay, I'm not gonna say that you do that a lot, but you do like doing that.
Maybe I should have done it with the overture first before I went to the trooper. And you know what? It would have been even more fitting if I did that if it was a red Yoshi.
What is pink but just red and white?
Whoa, that freaky voice is making noise again. Ghosts must be nearby. Okay, so I guess if I go back up there, I go back into boat form. By the way, MSO, you brought that up, and my first thought was the red versus blue bit of like, yeah, no, they already have a name for light red. It's called pink. All right, out here now.
Bastard cat.
Okay, so this is where we're.
That song I was calling Lance a bastard cat. The container I put like my diabetes stuff into when it's used up makes a sound that scares Lance away, so I use it when he's missing.
Oh, come on. Okay, I see what I need to do now to get past those waves, but man, that is kind of tight. Okay, whoop. Oh. Okay, made it. Hey, something's coming. There, floating on the water. Where am I? Let me see. What? I can't breathe, guys. Is that a boat? Hey, over here! Save us, please!
Well, when we can. Look at them all. You see them in there. You see the Pianta couple in there.
I love it. Well, that was
You know what's
pointless.
his
Are
name.
you kidding? Like, that was pointless. Are you kidding me? It's made out of paper. I still can't breathe, guys. It's great.
Hup.
Help us!
Working on it.
Help my dear Frankie!
Alright, I think I see what I need to do here. Alright. Save stating.
Help my dear Frankie!
There we go. Oh boy, that is gonna be, huh?
It's timing, huh? Lovely.
Oh, no, never mind. I thought it was gonna.
No, because you still need to hit the other one so they can get to safety.
Yeah. Nope.
Well done!
Okay.
Stupid parallax. There we go. Alright, down here. And there we go. Hey, we can cross over now. Hey, what are we waiting for? Let's go. And then you got on my case about singing Iron Maiden.
I was just singing a random ass song.
I don't know how you did it, but you saved us. We came here looking for that pirate treasure, and then, well, our ship got surrounded by ghosts out in the ocean, and we all ended up here. Oh,
Hey, aren't you Mario? It's me. Me, Don Pianta's daughter, Francesca. Frankie's here too. After my dad forgave us, we set out on a trip. Ship we were on got a little too close to this island, and now look at us. Still, all amazing rumors about Cortez were all true, which means he's nearby.
unrelated note, I noticed you got the ring on, so you two finally tied a knot, huh?
Oh yeah. And Frankie was really obsessed with it being valuable though, so it took a while.
He didn't give you the ring pop treatment.
You have no right to say that, babe.
Hey, so by the way, why are you here? Don't tell me, Daddy, how you come here to take us back.
Oh, no. Looks over at Frankie, pulls out his hammer. Frankie starts sweating. Mario's just like, just kidding.
Again, bloodthirsty asshole Mario.
Bloodthirsty ex-mafioso asshole Mario.
What? You're here because you're the pastor because I contain a crystal star. I think the treasure's right in there, watched by Cortez's spirit.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll be able to take care of him. Oh, you look tough. Besides, Cortez is one that trapped us on that raft. So smack him one for me.
Oh, that I can do. I am very good at smacking.
Also, we will not give context for the whole ring thing unless Remy decides to.
There we go.
Whoa!
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh!
Did I surprise you? Yeah, sorry about that. See, I actually followed you in here, but I got lost along the way and,
Don't worry. We kinda got lost ourselves for a minute.
Oh, anyway, I followed this here path. If I caught up to you and then... Listen, just forget, okay? I'm sure Crystal Star's inside that pirate ship. Vegeta. And the Pirate King Cortez is in there too, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, probably. I'll get it alright. You can take him, big guy. We're counting on ya. I know I sure am. It was gross.
What was that?
What? Same time.
Oh, hey, Kojin's in chat.
Hey, Kojin.
Alright,
Where do we end it though?
we still have like 15 minutes. Sorry.
You know, yeah, we got time. Although we're gonna get sucked into another Peach and Bowser interlude, so we're gonna run a bit over time.
Well, that's assuming he can beat Cortez and do the other thing that involves Cortez.
Yeah. And besides,
Although I forget the order in which it happens. Go ahead.
Besides, I've got save states. read it? Give me a second, Kojin. Okay, he wanted me to read those lines in All Might's voice. It's fine now. Why? Because I am here!
Okay, that's interesting. Kojin stuff popped up, but mine didn't.
That is odd.
Like actually in Twitch, but well, no, it doesn't matter. It was just the
I
one
think
thing
your
anyhow.
Twitch is glitching out the MSO.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Silver saw it though, but
Yeah.
well, either way.
Alright. Oh, you ignored my warning. Oh, come inside the door and be lost in darkness. Before we do this, any recommendations on which party member I should have out first?
Bobbery.
Probably Bobbery for sure.
Alright. Oh, come into my... oh. Enough! I grow tired of this spooky business. I'm a pirate, blast it. Pirates do not moan. I'm a cold-blooded villain who robs innocents of life and loot, not a crying ghost. And you are after my treasure! And this is my ship. What are you doing here? Speak! I'll turn your mustache into a bone polisher, amigo.
I was imagining Cortez having a Spanish accent, but again, none of us can do a Spanish accent.
Also, this is a pretty gnarly looking boss to deal with. Alright. Oh, shoot. I should have brought Goombella out for that, actually.
That's fine, we can see his HP.
That's not the issue.
I mean, you've got quick change, so
Yeah.
go ahead.
The issue would be, like, to see if there are any hints on how to beat him.
I find it funny that this is the one stream I can officially just sit down and actually participate in, and I didn't get to voice Bobbery at all because there were no lines for him.
Yeah. There we go.
That's Cortez. He's a dreaded pirate spirit who haunts the island. HP is 20, attack is 4, defense is almost 0. It's 1. His HP may seem low, but he's a spirit, so even when his HP hits 0, he'll come back. Look, there's tons of different attacks. He's as tough and scary as he looks.
Kojin says, Cortez reminds me of...
I take that as a compliment.
Kojin says, Cortez reminds me of Sans and his Gaster Blaster starts humming Megalovania. I can see it. I can see why you say that.
Look, doubloons don't drop them. Oh, good SpongeBob reference there.
Here we go.
I say just keep damaging him. It's alright, he'll go down for good. Let's give this tormented spirit some eternal rest.
Yeah, let's murder him. Let's murder him and let's keep murdering him until he stays dead.
Because people die when they are killed.
Remy, I'm gonna shove this bottle up your ass. That's end first.
Okay. Up, up, up. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Okay, now you probably want to switch to Bobbery.
Yep, okay. Swap to...
Although actually, it doesn't really matter at this particular point, because you might as well either way.
Okay, only the one target. Let's try some Bomb Squad.
Uh,
Oh, too
I
close.
I was gonna say don't do that just yet, but okay. You want to save that.
Defend.
Welcome to Guiding Remy.
Well, excuse me.
You are excused.
Okay, actually...
That's gonna bite. That sass is definitely gonna bite me in the ass in the end, but it is worth it.
The one time I don't have Power Bounce on me.
But don't worry about it. I mean, you're doing 3 attacks and he has 9 already, but yeah. So for Bobber, you could just stick with doing just doing like the normal bomb thing. That should work.
Bone Pile.
Yeah.
Nope.
I mean, you're okay for health. Well,
Yeah, still.
alright, so go ahead. You could just do a normal... You could just do it like a normal jump. Not on the bone pile.
Oh, because it's spiky. Duh.
I was trying to say you could just do a normal jump and you'll be fine, but yeah. Okay, now Bomb Squad will be a good idea.
Oh, jeez.
Actually, never mind. I thought...
Oh!
X... Okay. That was close.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, forget what I said about Bomb Squad. Not yet.
Alright.
I forgot about this phase.
Okay, smoke screen.
You can
Actually-
still do Bomb Squad on the bone pile if you want. What's that? Or not Bomb Squad, I mean just normal bomb. That's what I meant, just normal bombing.
Actually, Bomb Squad could
Does Bomb-
potentially do more damage.
I mean, you're gonna want to save your FP, but I see where you're trying to go with that. I mean, you can actually... Oh yeah, no, but... I mean, if you want to give it a shot, I mean...
There we go. Ha! Missed because of the smoke screen. The audience around the daisy passed out. Ah. Let's see. In which case...
I mean,
Ooh,
maybe save your
I
items for...
I should have done this last phase. I could have used the spike pouch. Let's see. Mr. Softener to remove his defense.
I mean...
EP.
And let's go ahead and defend.
I have become EP Durgan.
Alright, so... 3, 3...
And one more.
Oh.
And I think now would be a good time to use a couple of items.
Alright, now just bomb him.
Yeah.
Not Bomb Squad, just normal bomb. Yep.
Got him. Alright.
Okay, now if what I think is gonna happen... Okay, now is where Bomb Squad's really gonna help.
Yep. Okay, yeah.
So, EP. Go EP.
Although I suppose if you do this, then you're probably not going to need to worry about anything.
If I do it well. Perfect!
Nice.
It looks like he's been disarmed!
The weapons will come back eventually, so yeah. I
Still.
guess you could try just doing bomb squad just so you can. Oh yeah, he can't even actually normal bomb him.
Okay, that should be perfect. Alright. Let's do a spin jump. Ah! I botched that. Super Shroom on himself. You know who else botched that? My mom. Kojin, I don't think you realize what that implies.
Exactly. Oh damn! It's not actually. I mean, I guess you could always do the. What was it the?
Would you guys stop trying to heckle us and throw junk at us?
I was gonna say, I guess you could do the
Earth tremor thing again.
Yeah.
Alright. Otra vez. Ah! Missed it. Oh well.
It should still be enough to defeat his arms again. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and there we go.
I'll just end it.
I wouldn't even bother using an item. I mean, I guess if you
Well,
wanted.
no, because it's bobbery, so.
Well, I was gonna say just swap to a different partner that can use like.
Oh, right.
multi-mounts,
I can
but-
do that. I'm so used to having not played with the quick change equipped.
Actually, no. You know what? Use an item for one reason.
One reason?
Just go ahead and use like Ice Storm or whatever.
Yeah, I have 3 of them.
Oh, just enough.
Alright. No! My treasure! I'm
Do you
done
have a
for.
shrunken head? What? Do you have a shrunken head? What do you mean by that? Oh, freak show!
You! You are foolish, amigo, for I am not dead. Well,
And I take it you don't watch Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy then?
It's been a while.
That's what that line was from.
Ah, right. It's been a while. Well, technically I was already dead, but my spirit endures, tied to my treasure. So you cannot do anything to me. I do not live, amigo. Still, guarding this treasure for hundreds of years is almost as boring as death. What? You're not even interested in my treasure? Then why are you here? Huh? You want this, amigo? This little rock over here? Are you serious? Yeah, that's no big deal. Here, take it. What do I need 1 or 2 extra gems for? I did not really like that one anyway. The Dutchman's treasure! It's just a little plastic treasure chest. Plastic! Yeah, but it's based on a real treasure chest.
Just bringing out all the SpongeBob references.
Yeah, that one was cogent.
What, this isn't plastic? This is a plastic. This is like a fake. This is a fake pirate chest. Yes, but it's based on a real treasure chest.
So we got
Mr. Krab. Gee, Mr. Krabs, you're looking sweaty again.
Damn, you stole my line!
Your star power is now 6. Mario learned the special move Sweet Feast, which I assume is an upgrade of Sweet Treat.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Gojin wants to know how Lance is doing.
Being a pain in my ass.
There's your son.
You.
He's being a massive pussy as usual.
Wow.
Come here, you bastard. Come here. What?
End of chapter.
We got the Sapphire Star!
Yep. Cortez, Scourge of the Seas. Mario soundly defeated this fearful spirit and claimed the Crystal Star. Perhaps the peaceful citizens of the world no longer need fear Cortez and his fell ship. The only problem remaining is how Mario will escape the isolated island. And could there be another problem still, hiding beneath our hero's nose? Save all game progress up to this point?
I can't kitty cat. He is my boy.
Alright. I think since we're about at time, this would be a good place to save state.
And then?
And yeah. Who is your favorite fearless hero? Who is your favorite fearless hero? Huh. Kojin's pretending that Lance is like Puss in Boots saying, "Fear me, if you dare."
As I tune on the camera so I can show me making him dance.
Once again, Forrest is manhandling his cat.
I'm
Poor
not
Lance.
manhandling him.
No, Forrest is cat handling him.
I'm going to slap you both.
Wouldn't you know, Harriet's begging me for attention.
Alright.
She sees Lance getting attention. She's like, I want that.
Actually, I don't even have this up because I'm got the stream going. Let me see.
Alright.
Oh, there we go.
Hmm?
Oh, you already turned yours off. Alright.
Alright.
You can turn yours on. I turned mine off because Lance ran away.
There, go ahead, Silver.
Let's see. Just gonna look for who to raid and what to raid with.
I got him again.
Oh, I hear the purr. I hear
And
the.
she jumped off right after you said that.
Oh.
Uh-huh. You don't want to see no Lance?
Let's see.
Why would you want to see an inferior cat?
Oh, wow. Them's fighting words. Ooh. Let's go ahead and raid Mr. Ben, who is apparently playing Game Boy Donkey Kong. I assume Donkey Kong 94. Alright,
Hefty kitty cat, he is a hefty butt.
let's go ahead and pause. Alright, what to raid with? You know what? We were on a deserted island.
What, you gonna reference Kill again?
No. Although that would have also been good. We're going to raid with Consider the Coconut.
Really?
You know what the funny thing is? I haven't even watched Moana.
That guy got hit with 2 coconuts.
Oh my god, I hit with 2 coconuts!
All right.
Patrick in that episode, honestly.
All right. So tomorrow afternoon is the Persona stream where we start the next dungeon, and evening we'll pick up this game from here. All right. I will talk to you guys later. Let's go ahead and raid.